Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. We're talking about the new EXO album, The Real. Why is this coming out on a Sunday? K-pop releases don't come out on Sundays. They're one of the many things that let me keep my weekends a weekend, and I'm just confused. Anyway, I would very much like to get back in bed. So, let's go over how this video is going to work. I'm going to run through the track list and give you my thoughts on each song, and then give this album a score out of 10 at the end. But I do have a couple disclaimers before we continue. Disclaimer number one, literally half of this album is instrumentals. I'm not going to talk about any of them. So we're talking about the 4 real songs, and that's it, okay? Disclaimer number two, this album is new. Just came out. I've heard it like once or twice so far. My opinions on it very much might change over time. Third disclaimer, my standard one, everything I say in this video is just my opinion. You do not have to agree with my opinion because music is subjective, and that is great. Alrighty, now that we have all of that out of the way, let's get started. And first up, we have the title track, No Doubt. And here's the thing. On EXO's last album, when I reviewed it, I said they were giving Blackpink. This time, this song is giving ITZY. But it's a fine song, even with its ITZY coding, to say the least. Like, the one part that I truly can't stand is the chorus. I really didn't like this chorus. I've never been a fan of these more, I would say basic, but definitely repetitive choruses. They've just never really been for me. This is no exception to that. The bridge is similarly bad, but I've always been of the opinion I can survive a horrible bridge. Like, if you give me a song with the worst bridge you've ever heard, I will listen to that song. I'll just skip the bridge because the bridge is at the end. Like, I can survive a bad bridge, but I will point out this bridge is pretty bad. The rest of the song, though, is actually pretty good. Like, starting with the verses, for example, they're solid verses. I personally prefer the second one, but like the first one's not bad. It just doesn't hit in the same way. The pre-chorus, meanwhile, is undeniably great. I really enjoyed this pre-chorus. It is my favorite part of the song by a wide margin, to be honest, and I wish the whole song had this type of vibe. Big picture, though, I stand by what I said in my first EXO video. Their best single was their pre-debut one. But this one, it's fine. I can get through it. Like, it's not a horrible song. There are songs out there where it's like, if you put them on, I will leave the room or I will change it immediately. If this came on autoplay, I don't think I would immediately turn it off, but I'd prefer not to listen to it, if you know what I mean. Moving on, next we have the pre-release, My Idol. Conceptually, okay, like, let's just talk concept first. I love this, okay? I think it is so brilliant. It's basically just them paying tribute to many of the big groups of the past, and I love it. Also, I cannot deny, when they said SHINee's back, I did smile. Like, I had the biggest smile on my face. My one note about it is just they did and didn't include very interesting groups like Monsta X, fine. The Boys, I question, but then they left out a lot of groups. Like, they left out aespa, who I think was a very notable one to leave out in the modern day. Also, they like bring in Hyorin, but they don't talk about Sistar. And then the one that confused me the most was A-Pink. I don't know why A-Pink is on this list. Like, I'm not saying A-Pink isn't, or at least wasn't, a massive girl group. They were. But A-Pink makes like the polar opposite sound to EXO. I'm just confused. Whatever, let's talk about the song now. Okay, it's fun. It's no groundbreaking piece of music. This is not going to change your life if you hear it, but it's a fun time and the references are cute. My one complaint about this song, the raps are on the weaker side for me. It's just they have a certain energy that I don't like raps to have. I can't put my finger on what exactly it is, but I feel like it has something that I prefer if it didn't have. In summary, it's a solid song with an excellent concept that was executed good enough. On to the next song, which is Withdraw, and it's a no. It's a no for me personally. Like, I get the vision, I see what we're going for, I'm just not happy about it. Like, I'm sorry, this is a Blackpink song, and not even just like a good Blackpink song. It is giving Kill This Love specifically, which is one of their worst songs, and I want you to keep that in mind because I will be bringing it up again later. The pre-chorus, though, is very pretty. Like, that is the one really good part of this song. This pre-chorus is gorgeous, but it does also feel really out of place. Like, it just doesn't go with the flow of the song, but it is also the one part of the song I actually enjoyed, so I won't complain too much. Aside from the pre-chorus, though, I didn't really like any other part of the song, and I don't want to talk about it, so we're just gonna move on. Okay, last but not least, we have Never Sorry, and it's actually really nice. Like, it is a very nice, very chill listen, and I actually really enjoyed it. Like, I don't have a ton to really say about this song. It's just a song where you can sit back and put it on and vibe, and I liked it. I've always said this about girl groups who make loud music, I'll call it. I always prefer their more chill songs. The exception is Blackpink. I like when Blackpink does like regular pop songs, but for like aespa and ITZY, I like their chill sounds a lot more. And I've noticed EXO falls into a similar boat. Like, I like their chill sounds. Anyway, after that, it's just the instrumentals, so it's score time. And overall, I'm giving this album a 7.7 out of 10. I am. Here's the thing. I can respect drawing references from other artists. I have nothing against that. I think you can really make your music better. But I think there is a line, and when you make a song that I can immediately clock, not just as a Blackpink song, but the specific Blackpink song you're drawing reference from, that's when I think you've gone a little too far. Which brings me to an issue I have with EXO as a group, really, is that they don't have a sound, right? Like, I understand they're new. They have like 2 albums, but they don't have a distinctive sound that's them. So for comparison, okay, aespa, ITZY, Blackpink, all groups that I would describe as making songs that are loud and songs I don't like. However, they all have a very distinct sound to them. I'm never going to hear an aespa song and be like, oh, this is a Blackpink song. I'm never going to hear a Blackpink song and be like, oh, this is an ITZY song. I can tell which one is which. That is not the case with EXO. In fact, as a test, this very morning, I sent Withdraw to one of my friends who does not really listen to K-pop but likes Blackpink. I'm not getting into it. It pisses me off, but whatever. She listens to Blackpink. So I sent it to her and I was like, what do you think of this song? And she literally replied and was like, is this just the demo of Kill This Love? And I was like, see, like, that's not ideal. Anyway, that's all I got. It's a fine album. I just wish they worked harder to craft a more unique sound that didn't just sound like another group, but whatever. It's fine. 7.7 out of 10. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to comment your thoughts on this album down below. Let me know how you feel. You can like and subscribe if you want to or don't. I'll be okay either way. And in the description, I'll put any other EXO interviews I have. I'm pretty sure I only have one, but I will double check because I have a lot of videos and it's hard to keep track. But I'll put them down there. You can check them out if you so choose. And yeah, thank you again for watching. Bye!